Hello. We're going to do part 2 of the SOG Twith II knife review, and part 2 is cutting demos. First, to show you that it has a good sharp edge. Of course, I've already showed you this, but I'm going to do it a couple more times in case you didn't see other videos. It shaves hair, but if a knife will shave hair, it can get sharper. If it's even sharper, it will pop cut paracord clean, like this. Not one fiber left. Pop right through it. If your knife can do that, as I said before, it's about as sharp as it can get, scalpel sharp. And that's the way I keep my knives. Someday maybe I'll show you how I sharpen them to be that sharp. This is 2-ply, really heavy duty cardboard. And get this crap out of the way. We're going to see how well it slices through it. So here we go. Oop, pulled out. A little hair in there. Obviously, it slices very, very well. If you compare this to other knives I reviewed, I've only done a couple yet, but I think it's the blade shape. It's a narrow, I don't know if I mentioned in the review, but I think it's 2.5 millimeters, I'd say, just looking at it, the thickness. But it's a flat grind, fairly narrow blade. But just the shape of it and the grind makes it a good slicer. But I've used other knives with the same grind, and they don't slice this well. Just rips right through the cardboard. And the grip I'm using on this, as I do this, isn't like this. I'm doing it kind of like this, pushing with my thumb on. Actually, no, I'm like this with my thumb here. So I'm grabbing it like that. Like that. And it's comfortable. It's not, even though my pinky can't get on there, and it's not contoured in any real way. There's a little contour for your thumb here. But for some reason, it's just comfortable in your hand. In my hand, it's very comfortable. And you can use it for a long time without wear and tear. Slice is really good. On cardboard, I cut cardboard with it a lot. I EDC this lately at work, and I'm a shipper, so I cut cardboard. I know it does that well. I haven't used it on wood ever, so I'm going to be learning something here along with you. How well does it do on wood? I usually use carbon steels on wood, but and not something as you know, small and I don't want to say flimsy, but that's definitely not a heavy duty knife. Not the first choice for wood, but let's see what happens. Couple pull cuts first. Well, try some push cuts. Now the grip is starting to feel a little lacking. Taking off some good amount of wood there. Really good amount of wood. I don't have to push very hard. Hard enough to make the grip not as comfortable as a bigger knife would be for this. A big fixed blade, say, or a very large folder. But, you know, it's not meant for this kind of work, but let's keep going and see. You know, the blade digs right in there easily. I'm not really forcing that in. It's just shaving that right off. Look at that. That's nice. I'm impressed. That deep, really good, you know, getting real deep. I can go right through this thing in no time if I really wanted to. Of course my hand might be torn up by then. It is digging in. I noticed the pocket clip. Well, yeah, it's where the pocket clip curves up here. Pocket clips always seem to be the painful part when you really want to grab your knife hard. It seems like damn pocket clip is always the thing that bothers you. But it's not so painful that it makes you want to give up. I mean, it's bearable. Whoa. Wow. Kind of breaking off chunks here instead of shaving, but alright, let's see if I still have an edge or if that killed it. I want to make sure there's no sap on the edge that causes it to not cut well. Still have the edge. Still razor sharp. No problem. Even though it's not necessary because if I put paracord, but I'll show you. See that? I don't want to take all my hair off here, but it shaves. After cutting all that wood off of here and chopping up all this cardboard, and it shaves. So it holds an edge well. I mean, that was, you know, a couple minutes work. You wouldn't expect it to be dull now. Of course, if it was cheap junk, it would be dull now. But it didn't seem to lose any of its edge. Really nice knife. That's why I EDC it right now all the time. I really like it. And you can have one. I bought it at Dick's Sporting Goods for 40 bucks. I actually bought two because I like it so much I'm afraid that they'll discontinue it for some damn reason, and when I lose it or break it I won't be able to get another one. So I buy two. I bought it for 40, but you can find it online for 30, 32, I've seen them 32, 33. And that's a good deal. You know, 40's what it's worth, I'd say, basically. But 32 is a really good deal. You get it for that, you're doing good. SOG Twitch II. End of. review.
Thank you.